Alright, put your cups of tea down and stare down at the screen because I have an amazing idea for this channel, okay? We are going to create an online cinematic universe, a geopolitical cinematic universe, okay? So here's the plan. We create some fictional planet Earth, okay? And then we generate a bunch of fictional countries, okay? With fictional population statistics, loads of different things about them. They all have their own stats, army sizes, allies, resources, geopolitical things, okay? So then we write the story of all the geopolitics between them, okay? And say, realistically, okay, if two countries with these statistics went to war, who wins? And, tell the story of all the wars that happen between them. And so, every few days I'll make an update video saying, oh, this country invaded that country and la la la. We'll have descriptions of the battles they have. The lore is going to go deep. But the key thing here is that you guys are going to write it just as much as I am, okay? This is the first episode. This is episode 0, okay? So in the comments, okay, I want you to invent a fictional name for a country, okay? Then write a bunch of facts about that country, describe the country, describe everything about it. Actually, not everything. You don't have to go into too much detail, okay? Here's some things you could include about that country. And so in episode 1 of that series, we're going to take all your ideas from the comments, right? And we're going to lay out this geopolitical situation, and then we're going to describe all the countries, okay, and all the alliances and the enemies and why they hate each other, okay, and wars that might be about to start. And then in later episodes we can get into actually having them fight, And of course in the comments every week you're going to suggest updates to what can be in the next update of the situation that's happening. And so in the comments obviously you have to suggest what's happening next, what is going to happen next. But I want to make it clear, okay, I'm going to make a random world map that is very different to our current world map, and none of the countries in this are going to be real countries, okay? And none of the religions in this must be real religions, okay? They've all got to be made up. And the reason for this is because this has to be fun, therefore we have to be able to detach ourselves from the scenario, and therefore we have to make up fake countries and fake religions that don't exist in real life, and we're going to have fun building the lore and creating the story. So for now, obviously, start creating your fictional country and leaving it in the comments, but I do have one more thing to add, okay? I came up with a hypothetical way of, making sure you guys agree, making sure you guys approve of all the updates, okay? So basically, every time I want to drop a new lore video and see what's going on, okay, I briefly describe what's going to happen in the next episode, okay? And you guys get to vote on whether or not you approve or disapprove of it. And if less than 35% of you approve of it, obviously it gets sent out straight away. Clearly you don't like it, so I scrap it and work on another one. Because once again, this is you guys' project as well as mine, okay? I want to make sure you approve of it. If more than 70% of you agree with it, then I declare that that's an official lore update and I make the video. And if somewhere between 35 and 70% of you agree with it, I go to the comments, okay? Check the criticisms people have, and try to work around it and make a compromise. So then I'll make another community tab in which I post the updated version of that new lore drop, and then we lower the bar of approval to 65%. If less than 65% of people approve it, it gets thrown out and I work on a new lore update. If more than 65% agree, that is now an official lore update and I'll make a video. However, that complex system of voting for the next lore update that I just described, well, some of you might not like that idea. That's how I thought it should work, and obviously, we'll try it, and if in practice, okay, it's impossible to get 65% of people to agree on something, we'll have to lower the bar for approval to maybe 50% or something. None of this is set in stone, so if any of you have any, criticisms of the way I plan to conduct this web series we're going to do, then please leave those criticisms in the comment now so we can change them before it's already started. Maybe you think I should just decide what to include in the lore and not bother asking you guys. And then there's my point about trying to keep real world issues out of it. Well, there are some real world issues that you just can't keep out of it. Immigration, for example, that is a controversial real world issue. But on the other hand, immigration is something that has and can cause wars. So, if we're trying to make a realistic geopolitical simulation online, then realistically, immigration is going to come into it eventually. But still, try to leave real-world controversies to a minimum. But while you're here, go down into the comments and design a country for this series so it can be included in the map. And heck, every now and again we could, throw another country in there to spice things up, maybe it declares independence or something. I'm going to wait until all the comments come in, and then I'll start going through the comments and try to put together the very first package of lore. And then I'll put it in the community tab to see if you guys approve of it, and I'll probably link that community post in the pinned comment or the description when it eventually gets made. So yeah, let's see if this works. Let's see if this has fun. If it turns out to be a really bad idea that I've just come up with, tell me so I don't go to the time of making this series. Bye!